Right, and how is everything going? I hope you're fine. As a matter of fact, we should all be grateful to God for the gift of life, for what we have today, for the fact that there's a roof over your head, the fact that you're breathing is enough to be thankful. At the same time, I want to thank God for the fact that you have a body that can carry you around. This body was given to us by God, and we should not take it for granted. Now, guys, I want to talk about food. Yes, food. The same food we eat every day: your rice, your pap, your tuwo, your smoothie, your pizza, everything you eat. Now, what role does it play? What role does it play? It's more than just satisfying hunger. Okay? It's more than just satisfying hunger. It has a lot of role to play. The food you eat has an important role on how you look and how you feel. Remember, food is information. You don't expect to eat dead food alive. It's just not possible. Yes. So we need to make efforts to eat life-giving foods. And what are those life-giving foods we're talking about? We are looking at plant foods. Now, let me give you a guide. If your food can last for more than 2 weeks, okay, for more than a week in your house, then it's not what you should be eating all the time. Look out for foods that decay quickly. Then you know that it contains oxygen. All right, when you harvest your food from the farm, when it's still fresh, it still has oxygen in it. When you eat foods that contain oxygen, I bet you will feel the difference. You feel alive. All right, the food is not supposed to stay for too long in your digestive system, in your digestive tract, because your body is you're supposed to eat food that blends with your body's system. For example, you see meat, it stays for longer hours in your colon. You see cooked food also stays for longer hours. Sometimes, guys, meat can stay between 24 to 72 hours before it completely leaves your digestive tract. But the main point is this: I want you to understand that protein and fats contain complex molecules, and they take longer time for your body to completely break them down. But in contrast, fruits and vegetables can move through your body system in less than a day. Due to its higher fiber content, it helps your body to feel and function better generally. Okay, it gives your colon the ability to cleanse itself. All right, so that's what I want you to understand. Now, some foods stay longer in your body system, all right, while some do not stay long. For example, let's look at the order of digestion. For example, looking at water, water digests almost immediately. So if you drink water, it goes straight into your body system. It gets absorbed almost immediately. It doesn't stay long. Fruits and vegetables take between 10 to 20 minutes. That's fresh vegetables. Of course, you don't cook your fruits, so I'm talking about fresh fruits. Your smoothie can last between 20 to 30 minutes. Your raw vegetables take like 30 to 40 minutes before they completely leave your body system. Cooked vegetables stay longer than the fresh vegetables. Okay, cooked vegetables stay for up to 40 minutes, while the uncooked vegetables take just 20 minutes at most. Now, your fish can stay for up to 60 minutes. That's about an hour before it gets digested. Your oily salad, the salad that contains oil, takes 1 hour. I guess you should know why it stays longer, because of the oily content. Remember, oil has complex molecules which take time to get broken down. Your starchy vegetables and potatoes take from 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Your grains like your rice, your wheat, your quinoa and guinea corn and all of that, they take 2 hours. Now, looking at dairy, how long do dairies stay in your system? Like your cheese, your milk and eggs, they take 2 hours to get digested. So as I was saying, your grains, your rice, wheat, quinoa, guinea corn and what have you takes 2 hours. Your dairy, like your cheese, milk and eggs, take 2 hours. Your nuts, like your peanuts, your almonds, your what have you, just nuts in general, okay? Your nuts take about 3 hours to digest. Your chicken, talking about meat now, chicken takes approximately 2 to 2.5 hours to get digested. Your beef takes 3 hours. Your lamb takes 4 hours, while pork takes 5 hours. Now, I want you to understand something. When I say it gets digested, that's when the enzymes actually break it down in your stomach. At this point, it's still in your stomach. It has not left your stomach. What I just talked about now is the time they spend in your stomach. Now, like meat, completes its journey generally between 12 to 48 hours, because the duodenum, the stomach, empties its contents. That's after digesting them. After about 4 hours, it takes like 4 hours to empty the stomach. Now, by the time it leaves the stomach, it gets to the intestines. It spends a lot more time. It stays in the colon. So by the time you add up all of that, you can now understand why it stays long in your digestive tract. The time it spends in the stomach is different from the general time it spends in your digestive tract. And animal protein in general spends a lot of time in your digestive tract. Now, digestion has nothing to do with digestion in general. Depends on other factors too. For example, it depends on your body metabolism, it depends on your gender, your age. All these things determine how fast your body is able to digest food. And a general rule of thumb is, remember that carbohydrates digest faster than fats. The fat in red meat is what contributes mostly to the long time is spent in the digestion process. Remember that fat is what delays digestion. It takes a longer time for fat to get digested. The average time for protein to be metabolized in the body is around 4 to 6 hours. Okay, it takes 4 hours for the stomach. It takes about 4 hours for the stomach to empty itself. Okay, so and that's why we really need to eat a lot of fiber, because the intestine needs to be cleaned regularly. If it's not clean, it gets gross. Your body starts to malfunction. So that's why I said eating is not just something you do because you want to satisfy your craving or you just want to satisfy your hunger. You need to make conscious choices to eat to live. You need to eat what your body needs, not just what your palate wants, what feels nice in your mouth. You need to eat what your body needs and what will help your body to thrive better. So this is how I'll come to the end of this video, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, I want you to drop comments in the comment section. If there's anything, any questions, you can also drop your questions. I'll be glad to answer them. Thank you very much for stopping by. Please, I also want you to remember to like and subscribe. and also hit the notification bell in case I drop the next video, so that you'll be the first to get to know about it. Much love, love and light. Bye.